Hey there, Leo. How are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of September. I'm using the Hermit Tarot. This is what it looks like. It came in this white box. The Hermit Tarot. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the sign of Leo. What insight, foresight, guidance, revelations do we have for the zodiac sign of Leo this month of September? Wow, guys, the year is almost practically over. That's crazy, right? Wow, this year really just flew by, guys. Let's see, Scorpio, what's going on in your love life this time around? I have lost everything. I have lost everything. Is that you, Leo? I just finished doing Scorpio. I do apologize if I say Scorpio, but I truly believe there's no accidents. I do that a lot sometimes. I'll say for example, I'm doing your reading, Leo, and then I'll say like Scorpio or something. And it's because they're still energetically they're still lingering a little bit, their energy, because I just did their energy before your reading. But that is no accident. That's no random accident. Like, I chose to do your reading back to back from whatever sign I'm saying. I hope that makes sense. I have lost everything. So is this you? I have lost everything. Is this you, Leo? Or is this somebody else? I worry about us a lot. Ooh, Leo, there's somebody here that's feeling like they've really effed up and they've really messed up and with you, and well, they're worried about it. Obviously, it must be serious. I mean, they're feeling like they've lost everything with you. They've lost everything. So when somebody feels like that, it's because there's something that has happened that you can't go back on. Like, what is done, it's done. I worry about us a lot. They're worried. I am absolutely in love with you. And then it says light. I'm absolutely in love with you. That's the truth. That's what I feel. That's what I know to be true. The light. I'm absolutely in love with you. Light. I'm thinking about being illuminated. So maybe this experience or whatever led to the present moment has illuminated this person, given them this brighter perspective that for whatever reason they needed, that's telling them, holy crap, I really do absolutely love Leo. I love Leo. And they're worried. Okay, so that's the present moment. I have lost everything. Ooh. Yeah and nah. This is a popular card in this deck. There's only one of them, but it's come out repeatedly. Yeah and nah. Interesting. It's like a yes and a no, yes and a no. I almost feel like this is somebody that is like telling you, like, is it yes, Leo, or is it a nah? But you see the nah there, it just gives me a vibe of immaturity. Well, this is giving me the feeling of when somebody does something that is hurtful. When somebody does something to you that is hurtful, that they can't in any way go back on. And it's like they want you to get over it. They want you to get over it very quickly. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Like, can you go back? Like, I already told you I was sorry. Like, why, if you're going to forgive me, just forgive me, this or that. And it's like, well, they just want you to get over it very quickly. It's giving me that vibe. Words do hurt. I feel like here we have a situation, Leo, where because of the situation, I do feel like things have gotten conversations, exchanges have gotten heated. And if they haven't, I feel like the stage is definitely set for that. You already know. You already know. You already know. Words do hurt. So yeah, with the words do hurt, I feel like it's just you have also may have said hurtful things, Leo, and vice versa. The other person, has said, some things as well that were done things. Well, here it says words are hurtful. And look, there's this like, again, I'm getting like, come on, like, what is it going to be, Leo, cross watcher, whoever's watching me? Like, what's it going to be? Is it a yay or a nay? It's a sucker punch on your face is what it is. Yay or nay. Look, and you already know. You already know. For many of you, you already know the situation. You already know what happened, what is happening. You already know. You already know. You already know. That doesn't, I'm hearing right now, I'm hearing somebody talking. Well, that doesn't mean anything. What does that mean that I already know? Like, is that supposed to like make things better or something? Goodness gracious, that's what's happening right now. So for many of you, this could be a relationship, a connection. For sure, it's a love reading. That is, something happened. You guys are fighting about something, and it could even feel like could feel like there's no coming back from this. Like, how am I ever going to get over this? You can't just get over this overnight. Be more selfish. Look at that. This to me feels like somebody that is like over the top. Like, you couldn't just get a slice of cake, or what's that saying? You had to have your cake and eat it too. Right there. Be more selfish. Be more selfish. There was an incredibly selfish individual. Be more selfish. When you thought they couldn't be more selfish, they proved you wrong. And then here we have a lie. I lie. Interesting. It doesn't say that, but look, that's what stood out. I lie. But it says, I lie awake, thinking about our future. So look, this is a person that's losing sleep. This is a person that is thinking constantly about the situation, what's going on between the both of you. And, it's stressing them out. I lie. There's somebody here that lied. And you know everything now. Whatever there is to know, like, you know everything, okay? Do you even care? You matter. Do you even care? Sex. Do you even care? I can't even look at you right now. Ooh, I'm telling you, I'm in it, guys. Like, I can see it, I can visualize it. Yep. For many of you, there could have been some cheating going on, or maybe there's no cheating going on. Okay. But there's like lies here for sure. Look, that's the devil. Okay. Sex card for many of you. This is a situation where, sex is involved in some way, in a negative way. Okay. And you're wondering, okay, like, do you even care? Like, now that you know everything, you're wondering, like, did they ever care? Do they even care? Like, do I even matter? Like, because look at what they did. They're having sex with somebody else, or they lied about this, they lied about that, or they're making me feel like I'm just an object, like they don't care about me and they just wanted to have sex with me. Something like that. Be more selfish. Like, there's a very selfish individual, which is when they only think about themselves and they don't think about how their actions are going to affect another person. So we have a situation like that, where somebody's actions have affected you, Leo, cross watcher. Okay. Cross watcher could be reversed. Okay. That the Leo's doing that. And you're just like, I feel like whatever you're feeling like this is over. It's over. Like, I don't want it to be over, but look at what we have here. Like, there's no coming back from this. I have lost everything. Many of you are feeling like, oh my God, this is happening. And then, I've lost so much because of you. Maybe not necessarily because of this situation, but something bad happens. Like, you realize, oh my God, I've wasted my time. And then you give up so much to be with somebody, only to realize that they stabbed you in the back, didn't give you your place, didn't treat you the same. You matter. Do you even care? Like you're wondering, like, do you even care? Wow. Do you even care? I can't even look at you. So when you say that, like, I can't even look at you, it's because somebody does something and you just you can't even look at them because you get angry. You are shocked. It's shameful, right? Like, I just can't even look at you right now. I can't even look at you. Now is not the time. So for many of you, this is like a situation where, you know, you don't even want to even be dealing with it because of the heaviness, because of what it is. It's just like so much, and you don't even want to deal with it. You don't even want to deal with it. And you know, when this happens, right? In this situation, like I'm feeling like you don't want to deal with it. But then the other person's like, no, you know, like forgive me or whatever. Or they're kind of forcing you to deal with it to, you know, like, it's like for many of you, there's just so much that you're feeling that, I feel like you don't even really know what to do at this moment. Now is not the time, you know, yeah, you're just like, maybe it's, well, for many of you, this could have happened at the worst time. There's just so much, guys, that you're dealing with, and it's just, you don't know how to, like, it's not that you don't know how, it's just you're not feeling it. And you just don't even want to, you don't even want to deal with this person, but many of you kind of have to because they're there. But you just don't. You know, and you're just like, get away from me. Like, just get away. I just don't care. It's the vibe that I'm getting. Look, seek professional advice. For many of you, there's somebody here. Okay, select a few with a sex addiction. Seek professional advice. This is a matter for many of you. Could be a marriage, could be just a, you know, a relationship you've been in for a long time, somebody that you love, or it's just one of those situations, one of those relationships, guys, where you might feel like you need to seek help outside yourself, outside the relationship, because it's that bad. And you just don't know how to approach it or even how to even begin, you know, and you just need a professional, somebody with wisdom there to help you kind of figure this out. Seek professional advice. And then for others of you, I'm also seeing somebody that there's, you know, a negative behavior patterns, sex addictions. For some of you, look, it's here twice. Sex and sex with you. And for many of you, I feel like if this is a relationship that is to be saved, or there, you know, yeah, look, 'cause there's no going back from this, guys. This is something, this what is happening here is something that would break a relationship. I have lost everything. I'm telling you, for many of you, this is a relationship, a marriage. You want to fix this, like truly survive it and like get through it. Like, you have to get help. You have to get help. Or it's just done with. Yep. Wow. That's all happening right now. Well, what can you expect to be unfolding? What can you expect to be unfolding? What can you expect to be I don't know whether I want to take this. No, no, it's a stack of cards, guys. But look, here we have this one. Time to ground yourself. This is future energy. Look, I miss you. Do you? I don't want to lose you. Think before you act. Now is not the time. You are very special. I think we should see other people. Wow. Look, time to ground yourself. This is future energy. So wow, this is a situation, absolutely, guys, that could just make your energy go haywire. So you really have some of you as well are feeling like, is this really happening? Like you're really feeling like you're floating. I mean, at least feels like you're floating. Like, is this real? When you have to like really ground yourself, and I feel like that's what's happening here. Like you really have to ground yourself, come back to reality. Like don't let the situation, what's happening here, like consume you in anger, in hate, in frustration, in sadness. You need to breathe. I'm hearing and ground yourself, because hey, life goes on. You have to go to work, and some of you might have kids or maybe you don't, but hey, their life goes on and you have to be there. You have to be present, right? Time to ground yourself. So I see you grounding yourself, like, which just means I see you getting a better hold of the situation, feeling a lot better in the sense of, knowing, having your feet better planted in the ground. It's not like catching you off guard anymore. It's not overtaking. It's something that you can breathe now. So I do see you. I do see you getting to a better place in the near future, where you're just a lot more grounded, a lot more, we could say, calm, and better able to just, process and analyze the entire situation, which is going to, give you an idea of what you should do next. So that's good. And then we have, I miss you. Do you? So here I see a disconnection of some sort. This could very well be something, this is future energy, that leads to a separation. Absolutely, that's what we have. Like something is lost there, and it's to the point where whatever the tower, we could say, has happened, something has fallen apart, gone wrong, so wrong that it has caused a lot of damage. And well, that leads, it seems, for many of you, could be to a separation, a breakup, or maybe you guys are together, maybe you live together or you're married, but it's still, it's like you guys are apart. And well, somebody's going to be feeling that. Somebody's going to be missing you, because obviously we see it here because of everything we just saw. Things are going to be different. Things lost everything. I'm telling you, this has changed everything in this relationship. What is no longer is. And if what used to be, if it's going to be again, it needs help. It needs a lot of work. So I see someone feeling disconnected from you. I see someone even feeling like, you're distancing them. You're distancing yourself from them. Again, many of you, straight up, it's a breakup, separation, and they're missing you. And they're like, gosh, this sucks. Like, I really miss them. Does Leo miss me too? I don't want to lose you. Look, they don't want to lose you. They're feeling the separation, the distance. They're feeling the changes. They know they've lost something very important here, which can very well simply just be your trust. And goodness, that's a big one. I don't want to lose you. Look, they don't want to lose you. That's near future. That's how this person's going to feel. Think before you act. Oh, this person is going to be so impulsive. You might even be too. That's why it's important to ground yourself, guys. Do not forget to meditate in the month of September. Like, just breathe. Find somebody for sure that seek professional help. Even if you're like, I don't have any problems, just simply for the fact of just staying grounded. Maybe a church, go find somebody you can talk to, somebody that is like on the outside, not involved in this, somebody wise, somebody that can advise you and keep you grounded, somebody older, maybe, a grandparent, somebody's mom, somebody's dad, maybe your mom, your dad. Like, it is needed. Like, you need somebody, an aunt, an uncle, maybe not a family member, but just somebody wise. Or maybe, hey, if you have the money, go see a therapist. You need that. You need somebody there to just kind of talk you through everything, because there is a lot of impulsivity. Think before you act. And I think this is on both sides because of how high strung the situation is. Something really messed up happened, guys. I'm telling you, whatever happened here, it just destroyed a relationship in just like that. So this is one of those things that kind of just ruins a relationship. And look, here we go. Like, oh my God, separation. Think before you act. Absolutely. This is just a lot of impulsivity, just of thinking something and wanting to do it right away. And it's just saying, just think. Overall, it's the energy that we have. Time to ground yourself, meditate, breathing exercises. Stay active, guys, okay? Because this here is something that could certainly make you sulk. And then before you know it, you're stuck in a hole, in a depression. So go out in the morning, go out, take walks, breathe. Don't get sucked into this. I mean, you're in it, but it doesn't have to consume your life and tear it even further apart. It says, now is not the time. For many of you, there's just like a lot of things that I'm telling you, some of you don't even want to deal with this person. But deep down inside, it's not just you can just say the hell with you, or screw you, or I don't want to deal with you. You just kind of throw just whatever. But it gives me the feel that sooner or later, it's something that you're going to have to, work through and, more. Now is not the time. Now it's not the time. There might be a lot of things that you were planned. Well, this is saying it's not the time. So it's not. Let me get one more card. Well, here it says you are very special, 21. Now is not the time. For many of you, maybe, there's like a lot of things that you had planned, and, this kind of happens and you still want to do those things. And you're like, no, but because what's happening, you will have to change your plans. Some of you will have to change your plans, okay, because of this situation. You are very special. One more card. This is future energy. I am addicted to you, and then light. Sex again. These two cards here, they're both the devil. Yeah, I feel like many of you are going to be realizing, seeing, finding out things, right? Light is like things being exposed, things being illuminated, certain negative behavior patterns, certain addictions, certain traits, certain skeletons in the closet. And it's like, oh my God. And it's just, for many of you, it's just too much to just deal with all at once. When something like that happens, we've all had something big happen in our lives, and we have all this other stuff going on, and all the things that there's things that you have planned, and you might have to postpone them because of this crap. And it's not something you want to do, but it's just something that you have to do because energetically you're just, it's just ruining things. And you don't want to be in that negative state of mind. So look, light, I am addicted to you. There's like a lot of negative behavior patterns. There is just a lot of dark shadows, guys, that are going to be exposed and illuminated. And I just truly do feel that for many of you, it's just, it's one of those things that, like, I can't even look at you. I can't even deal with this right now. I think we should see other people. Look, the number 3, for many of you, this is future energy. So it seems like for many of you, there's even more things that are going to come out. Because remember, we saw in the beginning, everything. And it felt kind of like somebody was telling you, like, everything already. Everything already. Maybe everything, But maybe these are the little the devil's in the details. Yeah, maybe you know everything, but look, we all know the devil's in the details. That's future energy, guys. So that's like you illuminating, becoming aware, gaining an even higher perspective, more expansive view on the situation. Wow. I think we should see other people. Many of you, this is somebody that you're going to discover other people. Many people. Other people. And I feel like this might even be your energy too, Leo, like you're thinking, or Crosswatcher, you're thinking, you know what? I think this is just too much. And I think we should just see other people. Meaning, I think that we should just separate and just leave each other. That is future advice. Advice for my dear, advice for Leo, on just wrongful advice. And then it says, I can't even look at you right now. Wrongful advice. For many of you, like this is somebody you really trusted, and I feel like they deceived you, and that's where we saw future energy, where like further things are gonna, devil's in the details. You're gonna be finding out more things. Like you know everything, but again, there's more details to it. And wrongful advice to me is like, I feel like this person was on top of everything. I feel like they took advantage of you, but in a very sinful way, or they were pretending to help you, but they weren't. They were pretending to help you. Wrongful advice. They were pretending to be helpful in some way, in so many ways. And I feel like in many things, they advised you or told you something to mislead you. And you're just seeing all that now. Like, you know, like I'm getting like when somebody's like a cheater, you know, there's like a lot of lies. And then you start finding out, oh, that's why you told me this and that. And then I thought, and that made me do this, but it was all to mislead me and you know, mislead me and get me away from, you know, the situation of finding out. Wrong. That's what I'm getting. Like this wrongful advice doesn't have to be that exactly, but I'm just giving that example there. When somebody's just advising you, telling you things, but and it's meant to like be helpful or informative or whatever, but it's very misleading. And it's misleading. So things like that, that's the devil in the details, that you're going to be getting clarity on how like devilish this entire thing has been. You know, again, the devil's in the detail, guys, the details. Like, you know what's happening, but then when you start finding out all the little things that went into creating this entire thing, and especially with lies and deceit and finding all of that out and how somebody did that, and it's just like, oh my goodness, I can't even look at you right now. I'm telling you, I can't even look at you. I don't even want to look at you. I can't even look at you. I can't look at you right now. Wow. You've been doing all that? You were doing all that? You were doing me like this, and you were doing me like that, and you were telling me this, and you were telling me that, and all this time, this is what you were doing? And you made me think this, and you made me think that, and then you made me feel like this and like that. Again, it's kind of like the feeling that I'm getting. Do you even care? You can't. How can you? But they're telling you that they do care or something. Look, I don't want to lose you. They're telling you they don't want to lose you. Look, and right under it, says sex, which is the devil. I don't want to lose you. But look, right behind here, that's that negative attachment, that thing that's causing the problem, that's still there. And they're still telling you that they want you. And that thing, that bad thing, whatever it is still there. And you're just seeing that. It's like they're telling, I feel like that's whatever this is. Again, for many of you, it's cheating or just something, just something that you're finding out that could be, what is it? Shocking, shameful. And that's all you see. But they're telling you that they want you, but it's like you're thinking that's all you see. And you're just like, you're questioning, do they even care? You thought that they cared, and you're just like, do they care? They're telling me that they care now. They've always told me. They're telling me they made a mistake. I don't see that necessarily written here, but it's just like what I'm feeling. Do you even care? This is advice, right? It was advice for you. Look, wrongful advice. This wrongful advice is telling you, do not listen to anything this person is telling you. No, because whatever they're going to be telling you is wrong. It's not good advice for you. Because what this person's going to tell you is, I want you, I don't want to lose you. Oh, we should do this or we should do that. We should work on this or that. No, you do not listen to what this person tells you. Nothing that don't. This is not a person that you should be, listening to figure out, to give you advice on what it is that you should do next about the relationship that you have with them. You need to seek help somewhere else if you need it. Okay, we saw it with professional advice. No. And I can't even look at you right now. It's bad. It's like you need time away from this person. And yes, you need to really question, does this person even care? And you need to understand and come to terms that because of what they're doing, no, the answer is no. Not entirely. And again, having to work through all that. Do you even care? That is the question that's up there. Do you even care? They're going to tell you yes. And I'm not saying that they don't. People make mistakes. But again, do not listen to this person. They're not going to advise you well, because anything they're going to tell you is going to be to help them out in their situation and not you. That's advice, okay? Closing message, okay? Leo, this is the Dream Decoder deck. It's a dream deck. Like literally it's just dream interpretation, but I'm using it as an oracle deck. Let's see. If you want to book a reading with me, Leo, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, Voyage, tarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. Okay, we have buildings. Okay, so maybe they're skyscrapers, buildings of significance, a workplace as well. Buildings tend to represent a sense of self. Pay attention to what kind of building it is. If it is your home or your house, this suggests that your personal life is your paramount concern at the moment. If it's an office or a factory, professional life may be your preoccupation. Excuse me. If you're inside, are you on the ground floor, upstairs, or the basement? Generally, the main floor represents the present moment. The lower floors, your shadow aspects, and the upper floors, your higher self. Being outside the building may convey a feeling of being detached. Any doors in your dream could suggest priorities, while windows could represent your openness to new ideas. Any stairs may be a comment on how you feel about your social status, or else they could refer to a period of transition. The ceiling represents what you may feel is limiting your progress. Goodness gracious. Okay, buildings tend to represent your sense of self. If it's your home or your house, it suggests that your personal life is a paramount concern. So for many of you, like this building just represents, it could be your home, depending on the life that you live, this is going to affect a certain area of your life the most. For example, your work. So it's just bringing attention to that. It could really affect your home as well. And it's bringing attention to that, guys. Like I'm seeing this building as you. I'm seeing this more as work, but I mean, it's a building. I live in a building like that. So it's just a home. This is just an emphasis on you and just bringing attention to yourself, guys, and what is most important in your life to I'm hearing to protect and to focus on right now, because this is a situation that could certainly impacted in a negative way and will unground you and destabilize you. Oh, for sure. Look, here we have somebody falling down the stairs. Look, it says accidents. Guys, be careful, because, when we have situations like this, things can get heated, especially when somebody is not ready, for example, to let you go. And you're like, no, I can't deal with this right now. I can't even look at you. You see, we saw it there. And it seems like somebody's like, I don't want to lose you. It could drive some people crazy. Accidents, dreams that feature. I watch a lot of crime TV, guys, on Netflix. Oh my God. There is a crime series that's coming out. It's called Deadly Crime, I think. It's a Hindi crime series. And there is a new second season. I think it's coming out tomorrow. Or maybe it came out today. I'm not sure, but it's called Deadly Crime. It's hey, I'm thinking about it now. Maybe you should watch it. It's on Netflix. Dreams that feature accidents, perhaps in a car, plane, or train, or simply tripping up and falling over, are an obvious warning to be alert to potential danger. So you see, this is warning you, like, be careful. Absolutely, guys, just be dangerous. This situations like this with high strung, people, their passions get high, and it just, people snap. People snap. And that could be something that is happening here. So this is just telling you, absolutely, guys, here, this is a situation that's high strung. And when we have situations like this, like they can become dangerous, and it's actually, I think, in your best interest to just keep your distance. And even when you are mad nowadays, guys, oh my God, seriously, like, you can get shot for just anything, just opening your mouth, just saying, you get shot down the street. Road rage, you see it. People get angry. They don't know how to control themselves, and they lose their, and they do something so stupid. So be careful, okay? So even more so in a situation like this, right? Something can really happen. Dreams that feature accidents, perhaps in a car, plane, or train, or simply tripping up and falling over, are an obvious warning to be alert to potential danger. You need to be careful here. We saw that person, they don't want to let you go, and I don't think they are in a good energetic space at all. Your unconscious has noticed and wants to draw your attention to something you aren't alert to in waking life. It's urging you to be more careful. This doesn't mean you're going to have an accident, just that greater vigilance is required if you're to reach your goals without some kind of mischance, which may occur at the emotional level. Alternatively, the accident could suggest you're avoiding something you need to face, or that your priorities or values are in conflict with those of others. If you're driving and crash, you may be experiencing strong emotions that put you in danger of losing control. If someone else is driving, you probably feel a situation in waking life that left you powerless to shape your destiny. I do sense somebody losing control here. And I see you just not being in a space to deal with this right away now, or you just, it's just, you see it? You sense it? There's somebody here that's going to be left feeling powerless, meaning that somebody here is going to feel like they cannot control you, the situation, and the outcome the way that they want it to. I see someone trying to control the situation already. We saw it with the wrongful advice and with a bunch of other cards that I can't even think about right now, but you know which ones. They're already trying to sway you, you know. Even kind of, we saw the devil energy all around, and it's someone, it's at the end here, it's somebody feeling powerless, guys, meaning that they're losing control. And when people lose control, they feel like they're losing control, they snap. Be careful. Seriously. There's something about porn here too. Like it says, this says nudity. Like, be careful. Okay. Like, this could even be a type of person that, you know, I love you, I do this, but once they see that they cannot control you, that you are rejecting them, that you're not going to, you know, just be with them, they will resort to humiliating you, attacking you. They just turn on you all of a sudden. I'm going to get another card from here, the Zen, the Eye of Zen Oracle. The Eye of Zen Romance Oracle cards. Wow. Did I give you guys my closing message? I'm not sure. If you want to book a reading with me, Leo, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to VotreVoyageTarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. All right, closing message. Goodness. Family and single. Yep. For many of you, that's a relationship. Like, single is the answer. It's the best advice. They are single and available to pursue. Oh, I'm telling you. Just be careful, guys. Be careful. Because, you know, many of you are going to decide to be single, which means, right, you're single, and you can pursue others. Others can pursue you, and you know, just be careful, okay? And then it says family. The conflict is resolved. The healing has begun. So for many of you, this is affecting your family, has affected your family. This is just saying that, you know, healing is happening, and that whatever conflicts are happening now that are affecting your family life, affecting those around you, do know that it's already healing. But look, it's single right here, guys. Bad advice, we saw it there. Whoever the hell is telling you to stay with this person. Now, look, the future is a different story. Future meaning 6 months to a year from now. That's another story. Get a tarot reading for that. But as of right now, you need to leave this person. This is what I have for you. Leo, thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.